Hello, and welcome to our Freedom Lifestyle event tonight. Today is, what is today? Today is Monday, February 21st. And I'm super excited to be here tonight be here with all of you. For all our guests who are going to be watching this recording or live with us here tonight, we have an express event here to share with you about an incredible product and business opportunity as well. My name is Kerrie-Ann LeBlanc, and I'm a stay-at-home mom of two beautiful boys. Um, the Juice Plus products were brought into my life when I was at a time where I just wasn't sleeping well. I just had my second son, and for me, I was just sick and tired of being sick and tired all the time. And although I was very skeptical when I received a little email with a presentation similar to this one, I just decided I couldn't be this way anymore and just jumped in on the products. And so, needless to say, with a very short period of time, I was feeling very, very good. So within 4 weeks, my energy was incredibly high. I started sleeping soundly through the night. And over time, my children, they began to sleep through the night and their illnesses just went away. They were going to school, they were craving more vegetables. It was a phenomenal experience. And so for me, it's just been Juice Plus for life. And I'm super excited to share with you guys a little bit more about this. We also have this event. It's coined Create Your Own Freedom, and we call it that for a very particular reason. You have an opportunity here to create some time freedom in your life. You get to be your own boss. You get to make your own schedule. You get to work when you want to work. And for me, being a stay-at-home mom, that was phenomenal. For other people who aren't stay-at-home moms, it's not just for people like me who have this time and flexibility. We have different people who work multiple jobs and still be able to squeeze in enough time to work on their business. So you can create time freedom. We also have financial freedom with an opportunity like this because you're earning a passive income or beach money, which you'll hear a little bit more about later on in our presentation. But this opportunity, like I said, is for absolutely anyone. So if you're somebody who's looking to just pay down some credit card debt or maybe put away for a retirement fund or a travel fund, this is an opportunity that's simple, quick, easy, and fun. And it comes with a whole lot of personal development and an amazing community alongside it. So if you're here for learning more about the business, we'll touch on that later. However, if you're interested because of, you've heard something intriguing about our products, well, then I'd love to introduce you to Vanessa tonight because she does a beautiful job of explaining our incredible Juicy Body Transformations program as well as our products as well. So I'll just spotlight you, Vanessa, and thank you so much for coming on and sharing with us tonight.
Thanks, Kerrie. Hi, everyone. My name is Vanessa West, and I'm the mama of 3 boys. So for the last several years or so, I had been dealing with multiple health issues. I was dealing with depression, IBS. I had been dealing with hormonal imbalance, which caused weight gain and acne. And I was also diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis. So for a long time, things were just not good for me. Juice Plus came into my life about 6 months ago. And since then, things have been much better. Within the first few weeks of taking the capsules, I found a huge difference in my energy levels. Energy like I hadn't had in years. My husband really actually started calling me the energy bunny after that, just because I had so much energy. I've had some wonderful results. Since then, my IBS has gone, which is fantastic. I've weaned off my antidepressants, and my biggest win of all is that my inflammation has gone down. So my rheumatoid arthritis is actually being managed with this amazing product. And this has also been verified by my doctor. He actually had results that he put out there, and we found that my markers are actually back to normal. So a huge win for me. Anyways, enough about me and let's talk product. Okay, so these 3 here are our trio. And we've got our vineyard garden and orchard blends here. And these are our micronutrients. And these are the minerals and phytochemicals that are responsible for our day-to-day functioning and growth. And they also help with disease prevention and healing of our body. The trio contains 30 different fruits and veggies, grains, and berries per serving. How fantastic is that? And it has real food in it, like beet, kale, broccoli, papaya, pomegranate, bilberries, and many, many more. Now you might be thinking, why not just eat the real thing? If it was that simple, we'd all be doing it. I know I eat quite healthy, and getting the recommended 7 to 13 servings a day is tough. And even on my best days, I haven't been able to do it without my capsules. So for me, it's something that I can't do without. The produce for these capsules come from third-generation farms. They're vine ripened and picked at the peak of ripeness to ensure maximum nutrition, which is completely different than what you would get in stores. So a lot of the veggies and fruits that you get in stores, they come in and they're quite green and they take a long time to ripen. So you're not getting that maximum nutrition compared to what our capsules, the produce that you're getting in our capsules. It's then taken then taken straight to a processing plant, and everything is blended into a pulp. Literally everything is put into the blender. So the skin, the pits, the stems, everything. And this ensures that everything going in, it's nutrient dense. You're getting all the nutrition in that. So it's then also dehydrated at a very low temperature, and the water and the sugars are removed. And you're then left with a concentrated whole food nutrition in a vegan capsule. And the capsule looks like this right here. And so the vitamins and minerals from most traditional supplements are usually excreted by our body. So you basically take a supplement and you usually pee most of it out. So the Juice Plus capsules, on the other hand, are recognized by our body as real food. So our body just absorbs it within 5 minutes, and it goes straight into our bloodstream, and it goes right into our body, and it's doing all the great work that it needs to be doing. So that makes me feel great about using a product that my body recognizes as real food. On top of that, this is the reason why on the back of our containers, there's actually a food label, no warnings, because again, this is real food. And the products are safe for everybody. So the adults, kids, athletes, pregnant, and breastfeeding moms can all use it. Our product is also NSF certified, which means that what is on the label is what you get in the product. And that's a pretty big deal for myself and my family. So that makes me feel really great as a consumer. Now you might be thinking, that sounds great, but I hate swallowing pills. I know a lot of people don't like swallowing pills. So the great news is that Juice Plus has taken the exact same formula, the exact same powder, and they've put it into chewable form. So we have the exact same thing. They come in these little pouches. And again, same thing, orchard, vineyard, and garden. And it looks like this. So this is one of them here. And my kids absolutely love these little babies. They devour them every morning. I don't even actually have to ask them to take them. My oldest actually goes and divvies them up to my youngest in the morning. And so I don't have to worry about it. So they're very aware of the nutrition that they're getting, and they're pretty excited about it, and they think they're getting a treat. And so that's a total mom win for me. Now, Juice Plus is also known as a company with a heart. And so with the purchase of a trio or the duo, you can sponsor a child in the Children's Health Study. So any child between the ages of 4 to 18 is eligible to receive the juice for free for 4 years. To me, that's amazing. As a mom, that I think is fantastic to get free product for my children. So over 1 million children have taken part in this study, and the results that are coming back are absolutely amazing. Children are craving and eating more fruits and veggies. They're drinking more water. They're having less sick days, better performance at school, and overall just better dental health. Juice Plus is also backed by 38 published gold standard studies, and it's the most researched nutraceutical on the market today. And we have the confirmed findings for improving our immunity, and it works on improving the cardiovascular. And it also helps with reducing oxidative stress. And of course, for me, that I'm the most excited about is that there's a huge decrease in systemic inflammation in the body. So those are some of the benefits for using our capsules. And I also love the fact that Juice Plus has been around for 25 years and has stood the test of time for results and safeties. And again, as a consumer, that makes me feel, you know, safe that I'm using a product that I know is going to be around, and a company that's going to be around for a really long time. So pretty exciting. All right, I know I've been talking for a little bit, but I'm almost done. I'm getting there. So our next product is our Omega. This is the Juice Plus Omega blend, and it's 100% vegan. So people take fish oil to get omega-3, but what a lot of people do not know is that fish don't actually make omegas. They actually get the omega from the algae that they eat. So Juice Plus has actually skipped over the fish and gone straight to the source, the algae itself. And we also use other clean sources such as pomegranate seeds, raspberry seeds, and having a brain brog here, safflower seeds. Thank you. This gives us an amazing blend of omega-3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. And it has great benefits for heart health, skin, and eye health as well. And the great part is no fish burps. And it actually, if you were to just break it and taste it on your tongue, it actually tastes like vanilla and lemon. So it's actually really, really nice. So that's it for our micronutrients. Next is our macronutrients. All right, so our shakes, we have Dutch chocolate and French vanilla complete powders. And these powders are gluten-free, dairy-free, and 100% vegan. Every scoop contains a balanced nutrition, cool water wash soy protein, and superfoods from 17 different fruits, veggies, and grains like broccoli, sprouts, quinoa, pomegranate, and spirulina. And the best part is that there's no chalky aftertaste. I love these. I use them all the time after the gym. They come in a large pouch, or they come in these lovely little sachets that you can, again, put in your gym bag or just take to work with you. You can mix them with just water, or you can add, you know, fruits and veggies to make it into a meal if you'd like. Yeah, makes it a fantastic snack. So, and next is our complete bars. They come in 2 different flavors. Sorry, I don't know if you can see here. There's the seeds and fruit, and the fig and the dark chocolate. And these are a great source of protein and fiber, and they also have the same blend of superfoods, just like the shakes, and they make a great snack anytime. Again, for me, I stick this in my purse, or I stick this in the backpack when I'm going out with my boys, and that way, you know, I'm not tempted to, you know, pick up on something junky if I've got a craving for something. And, you know, if my boys are hungry, they can grab one of these and they just love them. So those are fantastic. Okay, and with any order of Juice Plus products, you get a lifetime access to the Juicy Body Transformation Program. So this program helps people get back to eating whole foods without dieting, calorie counting, and deprivation. This program was actually created by Kira Westwick. She's from Australian MasterChef, and she wanted to create something that would bring people back to just eating healthy and clean again. And again, like I mentioned, doing it without deprivation. The exciting piece is we are actually starting a shred at the end of the month. It's a rolling start, so it starts January 27th to February 10th. You can join. And there's like $3,500 up for grabs in prize money. So really, really exciting. It's an 8-week challenge, and it's basically just kickstart you off into this amazing lifestyle. And yeah, we've got phenomenal support for it as well. So the JBT program is, you can access it it's on a Facebook page, so you can access it using your computer or your iPhone. And there's like hundreds of wonderful recipes that you can use. There's actually 10 cookbooks that Kira has created, and the recipes are actually quick and simple to prepare. So these are some of the books here. We've got a couple here that I got, but this is like 3 of them here. And you can see here, these are kind of 2 of the shred books, and they have amazing recipes in here. And it's not just recipes, there's also exercise guides. You can do cleanses from here. There's obviously the shred program and gratitude journals. And this program is actually free for life with any Juice Plus purchase. So fantastic. Anyways, hopefully that gives you guys a quick idea of what the Juice Plus products and program is about. And I will pass you guys back to Kerrie.
Thanks, Vanessa. That was fantastic. And your story is incredible. So amazing that you had such incredible results. Thank you for sharing. Appreciate you coming on tonight. And I'm going to go straight over to Angela. And because I absolutely adore hearing the stories and the way the products impact people in such different ways, why don't we just head over to a couple of stories right now. So Angela, I'd love to know, what life was like before the Juice Plus products and what you're experiencing on the products now.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Angela Penner. And yeah, before Juice Plus, I was having some major lower back pain and some shoulder pain. And my back pain started turning into spasms and pretty much dropping me to my knees. And it was very painful. And my shoulder was getting even worse too. I'd been seeing a chiropractor for years, but when this back pain came up, nothing really seemed to help. I was doing acupuncture, that didn't seem to help, and it just kept getting worse, and I couldn't figure out why this wasn't going on. And then I started talking to my friend Vanessa, who you just saw and hear speaking. She was telling me about the product and her rheumatoid arthritis and the inflammation that she had, and how much this product has helped her. And I said, well, you got to show me this stuff. You got to, I got to get on this stuff. So anyways, I got on Juice Plus and September 13th. And within 3 weeks, I noticed that my back pain went away. Like I just literally had no more back pain. And my shoulder, I was able to move my shoulder again and lift weights at the gym with like shoulder presses over my head without any pain in my shoulder. It was incredible, actually. And I was excited because I'm like, I can work out again with no pain. And so because of the product, like I can't imagine going off the product because of the amazing results that I've had. And speaking of children, my children have been on the product since September too. And just before that, they had many, many sick days at school. And starting in September, they've had 1 sick day so far. Up until then, they haven't had a sick day. And it's just amazing to me how product for my children as well, because they go to school, it's like a germ fest. And yeah, so this has really, really helped their immune system as well. So I'm loving the product, and I can't say enough about it. So anyway, back to you, Kerrie.
Thank you so much, Angela. That was fantastic. And I'm so happy that you're receiving such great results. Nothing worse than feeling pain, right? So thank you so much.
That's right.
I'm going to turn over to this beautiful lady, Dee Dee, who's coming to us all the way from the United States. Dee Dee, it's so nice to see your smiling face. I have a couple questions. What was life like before the products, and what are you experiencing now?
Hey, Kerrie, so good to see you. Hey, from Chicago, y'all. It's cold here too, so I don't want to hear none of y'all Canada stuff tonight, okay? I just don't. We are suffering too. I ain't in Florida. So anyway, y'all, hey. So I've been on product for about 1.5 years now. And I deal with Legion because Legion is many. And I have Crohn's, colitis. I lost my colon to that. I also have rheumatoid arthritis like Vanessa. And I have some other arthritis that flares when my Crohn's does or something like that. Um, Fibromyalgia, lots of things. And so my life was pretty miserable. I mean, to lose a colon, it has to kind of suck. So nothing that we tried really worked because although I didn't know at the time, my body was not absorbing what I was getting. As stated, when you take vitamins, your body doesn't recognize chemicals, so they just come out. And on top of that, my colon wasn't just healthy enough, which is a lot of people why they take probiotics and stuff to absorb what it needed to absorb. So because these are absorbed in the bloodstream, they made a huge difference in my life. And I too, within weeks, felt a huge difference. I went from throwing up every day, and this might be a little gross. Just I had body fluids coming out of everywhere, and it really changed my life. I went from daily migraines to I think I've had 2 in a year, and the joint pains lessened. I went from tons of narcotics and oxy, which you guys hear about all the time, to nothing. I just take medicine for my blood pressure, which didn't help before because I have a heart issue, and now that's been helped since I'm on product. So my life has completely did a complete change. Even last year when it was at my worst, when I flared about this time last year because winter hates me, um, there was nothing they could do. So I did test after test, and they said surprisingly everything they did, nothing mattered. They did my blood work again 6 months in, and the only thing that helped me were these products. So she said, stay on them. That's on my chart. Juice Plus and blood pressure medication. That's what's on my chart right now. So I will be Juice Plus for life. And if you have nothing else, if you've tried everything else, give this a try. I know it gets hard sometimes, but I'm telling you, I've been there. Try everything. Give this a try. That's my story.
Thank you so much, Dee Dee. It's such a powerful story, and I'm so grateful you came on tonight to share it. So thank you so much. It's so good to see that you're doing well. Amazing. So you've actually heard 4 different stories in this short period of time, and everybody's story is completely different from the next. And so I just think the Juice Plus products are an amazing way to get those nutrients into your body, and no one can tell you what it's going to do for you, but you can see how powerful the impact has been on 4 women, completely different women. And it's just incredible. So like she said, get your questions answered. We're going to switch gears a little bit here. This is the part that lights me up. This is the business section of our event tonight. And I love it so much because we are surrounded by this community of people here who are always, they're like-minded. They're always looking to support, encourage, and grow with you in your business. And I just absolutely love that. Now, initially when I started, there was a structure that kind of came to mind, and that was this structure here. And so you guys might be thinking this too, the pyramid, right? So this is a symbol. Sorry, the light is shining right on here. This is a symbol that a lot of people see and think, oh, it's a pyramid scheme. And we're just here to kind of tell you, just relax. It's not. Those have been outlawed since like the 70s. It's not, but we do see this pyramid-like structure in, everywhere in our world, in our corporate world. In fact, my husband, when he heard of this whole business, he was like, it's a pyramid scheme. And he showed me a documentary on pyramid schemes, and I had to sit through and watch it. But anyways, speaking of Sean and his skeptical behavior, he was working in an oil and gas industry. And so let's roll with that. So in oil and gas, you have all these people at the bottom of the pyramid, right? And they're all analysts working underneath somebody called the CEO, right? And so there's some steps along the way. You have all these people working here, but there's some positions available to get you to the CEO position, but really there's not a lot of opportunity. It starts to narrow, and the more you climb up this corporate ladder, you need to have more education under your belt, which means more money. You also need to trade more of your time for that money there. And so very difficult to work your way up to this section here, right? You might be able to get, a management position or a senior management position, but not a lot of upward mobility. Now, it was really refreshing when I came into this business and found that Juice Plus is more like an open rectangle. So we all have, we all start at the very same position, and it's called a dealer. And we all have equal opportunity to raise up to our pinnacle position, which is called National Marketing Director. So NMD, right? And the really cool thing about our business is that anyone who gets here can't get there alone. They rely on the support, the encouragement, and working together with their teammates. So it's really, really cool, because when this position is achieved, it's not just one person's position, it's the entire team's efforts that get you there. And that's a really beautiful thing. When I started into this business, I was floored at the fact that all I needed to pay for my investment was $50. So $50. I've spent more on really, really silly things than a $50 fee, which, you know, can land you up somewhere near the top here where you're collecting benefits, and you know, replacing a possible income that you used to have. And so I just find this a very, very minimal investment for something that can absolutely change your life and make you a contributor to your household by paying down some debt or paying down your mortgage or whatever it is, right? So it's pretty cool. The company, which is awesome, the Juice Plus company, you pay the $50 and they take care of everything for you. So the only investment to you is that $50 in the products that you have. You never have to touch anyone else's products, which is a beautiful thing. You don't have to have a whole bunch of home parties. We're just not into that, which is why we're on here tonight online, which is really cool. And all these things really, really appealed to me because I was not one of those people who was going to go do all that extra stuff. I just wanted it simple, right? Simple. What can I do from behind my computer and make this easy? There are 3 types of people that enter into this business. And the first one is person A, and that person's just looking to get their products a little bit cheaper. That was me. I had no interest in this business whatsoever. I had my skeptical husband, and I just lied to him. And I said, if I can, you know, if I get results and I feel better, I'll just sell enough to cover our products. So I told a little fib. I had no intention of being in the business. The second person that comes into this business is somebody who, you know, kind of caught the bug and was like, hey, you know what? People are interested. People suffer with their health. People are always looking at ways to find, to make an extra, you know, a travel fund or whatever, pay down some debt. And so I caught the bug very easily because people started coming to me to ask me why I was feeling so good, what I'd done to change to you know, to look good. Look good, look better, I don't know. Feel good, feel better. Anyway, so I very quickly went from person A to person B. And then the last person in this who kind of comes to us are the people who are looking to actually replace their income, and they see this as their full-time kind of job. You know, here you're looking at putting in maybe 20 minutes a day or less than that. Here, maybe a little bit more, you catch the bug. Here, you're kind of looking at this like, this is the real thing. This is what I can do for a living. And so I went from this person to this person to this person, and I did so in 19 months. So in 19 months, I was able to replace my income working as a full-time teacher and help to retire my husband from his corporate job in oil and gas. So that was pretty massive for our family, considering this was something that I never intended on doing, but I caught the bug, and I love the community and I love the people. And a whole bunch of amazing things happened in between those 19 months. So anyways, I'm going to pass it on to Kaylee because she does a beautiful job of explaining the next bits about our business and some of the most exciting ones because it involves money.
Thanks, Kerrie. Sorry, there's like crazy light happening here, guys. I'm really sorry. Anyway, so the next thing that people often ask us in this business is, you know, do I need to know a lot of people? And I'm going to have to hunt down my family and my friends, and am I going to be that annoying Juice Plus lady where everybody wants to avoid me? And the very big answer to that is no, you don't. So I'm going to just give you a quick little example of how fast your business can grow with really just knowing one person. So we have a friend in Australia, and her name is Lori. Lori introduced the business to a friend of hers by the name of Jackie. Jackie is a Canadian living in Australia, and she introduced the business to our lovely host, Kerrie, who is also from Canada. Kerrie then introduced the business to myself, and to Vanessa, who did an amazing job at products, and to our good friend Julie. And Julie has now since introduced it to people. Vanessa has, I have, Kerrie has, Lori has also introduced it to other people as well. So when you look at this kind of structure, we like to call it kind of the popcorn effect, because all Lori needed to do was introduce the business to Jackie. And from that time, she now has this massive team in Canada when she lives in Australia. And all she needed to do was introduce it to one person. So that's a pretty amazing thing. So the next thing that people often ask us too is, how do we get paid in this business? And this is kind of the exciting part. And one of the things that I really liked about this business, the business model, was their structure on how we get paid, because we actually get paid in 3 different ways. So the first way that we get paid is through what we call the retail sales profit. So this is the money that we make off of each sale that we do. And the great thing about this is that all we have to do is place the order, and the product ships directly from the warehouse. So we are in, I think it's something like 25 or 26 countries around the world, and we can place orders for our friends who live, you know, all over Europe or Asia or wherever our company is, and it will actually ship there because each place has a warehouse that ships products. So it's absolutely amazing that we don't have to carry any product. We don't have to hold any product, which I didn't want to have to do, and, you know, have your closets full of Juice Plus that you need to get rid of. And because it's food, if you think about it, it actually would go bad. So it's actually amazing that we don't have to do that. The next way that we get paid is through what is called our performance bonus. So this is what we have kind of termed as the beach money. So if you are going on holiday somewhere or you're going on the beach, you're still kind of earning income based on how your team's doing and how they're performing throughout their time. And you're making kind of little bits of commission off of their sales as well, because you're helping them with their business, which is pretty amazing. And then the last way we get paid is through bonuses. So this is our kind of now money. So Juice Plus rewards us for the work that we're doing right now. And they provide us with these bonuses to kind of encourage us and to support us along the way. So when we reach different levels and when we reach those different bonuses, as Kerrie was kind of talking about in that open rectangle, we receive bonuses for that. And it's amazing because they never go away and they don't take them away from you. So lots of kind of corporations and businesses aren't doing bonuses anymore because they just don't have the funds to do that, or at least I know that it's what it's like kind of where we are in Calgary. We're in a bit of an oil recession, so bonuses just aren't happening. But with Juice Plus, they are always there for us. In fact, what they've done this past year is they've actually increased them. So we actually have even more bonuses than we had before, which is pretty spectacular. So if you do have any questions kind of about the business or anything else that you've seen, please reach out to the person who shared this event with you or who invited you tonight to get your questions answered. And with that, I will pass it back to you, Kerrie.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be sharing business with you tonight. That was fun.
Me too.
Yeah, that was good. Now I'm going to pass it on to some friends who are going to be sharing a little bit about their business experience. So as I said, I absolutely adore stories. And so I'm going to pass it to Kia. And Kia, if you don't mind, just answering 2 really simple questions. You know, what was life like before the Juice Plus business came into it, and what excites you about this business?
Hey, thanks, Kerrie. Yeah, so my name's Kia. I'm a mom of 3 now. But when I started with the Juice Plus business, I work for an engineering company. I was full-time at work from 7 a.m. till about 4 every day. Come home, you know, pick kids up from school, try to do dinner, try to do everything, you know, running kids around to lessons and stuff. And I just felt like I was missing out on a lot of the things that I wanted to be able to do with my time, like helping out in classrooms. I could never go on any field trips for either of my kids. I just had to say no to a lot of opportunities with my kids that I did not really want to, but I didn't have an option because I work full-time. So fast forward to now, I started the business side of Juice Plus only in the summer, and I was surprised that my very first month doing it, I made money right away to cover my products and even a little bit more, which I really didn't think was going to happen right out the gate because I didn't really have the time working full time and trying to do all of that to commit to a lot of time for the Juice Plus side of things. But even with, 20 minutes here and there throughout the week, I was able to make money off of it, which was crazy to me. And as we sit here tonight, we're on training, and I don't know if you can see, but I'm folding my laundry. And, this is work for me. This is how I make money now. And it just, when I sit and think about it, it still is crazy to me that I can make money being at home with my kids. I'm on maternity leave now. I just had my third baby in December. So obviously I'm at home for the year because it's Canada, but I'm really hoping that by the end of this maternity leave, I will be able to match the income that I was making before and not have to go back to work. And I truly believe that that is possible. I'm well on my way. So it's exciting.
That is exciting. That's amazing that you get to be a mama and earn an income at the same time and do that multitasking thing that we do all the time. So thank you so much for sharing. That was awesome.
No problem.
Appreciate it. I'm going to turn over now to Julie, and Julie is joining us from from Saskatchewan. And I'm going to ask you the same two questions. Julie, what was life like before the Juice Plus business, and what excites you about this business?
Thank you. Before the Juice Plus business, I had been on the products for a few months beforehand, and then the opportunity presented itself, and I was having great results from the products, so I thought that I would maybe give it a shot and see what came about. I was on mat leave. I have a 2-year-old son and a 1-year-old daughter, so my daughter was a newborn at the time. And my son wasn't quite 2 yet. So it was pretty hectic around the house, but I liked being home with my kids, and I was hoping that I could be home with them more once my mat leave was up. And at the time I was kind of missing something for myself as well. So I thought that this was maybe a great opportunity just to kind of give me something to do amongst my busy days with the kids. And it really was. There was a lot of support from the amazing men and women that are a part of this team. So it was really fun for me to just have something that was my own to do. And since I've almost been in the business for a year now, and I was able to extend my mat leave, which was pretty incredible for me. So I got a couple extra months home with my little kiddos. And now that I am back to work, I was able to cut back, and I am part-time. So that's really exciting because it's hard being a working mom and have small kids. So this allows me some time to be at home with them and keep the household running. And hopefully in the future, I can cut back even more and maybe one day retire from my regular job.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that. I appreciate it. And what a wonderful story. Thank you.
Thanks.
Julie. How incredible. So many beautiful stories on this call tonight. I just want to thank each and every one of you for coming on and sharing with your heart, whether it be products or business. That's what this whole thing is about, is just sharing their stories and possibly inspiring someone to find out a little bit more about what this could be for them. So, I'll just encourage each one of you on this call, or anyone who is watching this recording back, that if you do have any questions, please just, don't hesitate to ask someone to get them answered, and ask yourself, what if this is the opportunity where you can, jump in and start making those positive changes towards your health. If you're suffering right now, like Dee Dee said, just take a chance and put some, put something into yourself. And perhaps the business is something that intrigued you tonight too. And there's so many stories here, so many great stories that, you can get some more answers off of. So thank you so much to everyone who came on, the presenters, guests. It was a lovely evening, and we hope to see you again next week. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you so much.